Hey everyone, it's Angel here with Local Wave. Today I'm joined with Robert from White Ray Tree and Outdoor Services. And it's been a pleasure to work with him over the years and just see his business start from one location and expanding. And I just am excited to dive into it with him. How are you doing today, Robert?
I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good, man. Doing really well. I know we've had a nice conversation here the last few, going on 30, 40 minutes here now, as far as just things that we're moving forward. And so, we value the relationship, man. My partner Brian and I talk about you often in regards to how can we make sure that we're moving the needle for you and helping with you in regards to just getting you more jobs. And so, talking about not only the present, but let's take a little bit of past. When we first were meeting, when we first met, what was it that initially drew you to be like, I want to work with these guys?
Well, to be honest with you, you get a sense from a person when you first talk to them. I've been really good at that, and I sensed that if I did move forward with you, I was going to get the truth from you. I was interested in growing. My business needed it at the time. The community wanted us. I just didn't have a way to reach them. And you guys provided that at Local Wave, and I appreciate that.
Yeah, man, our pleasure. Thank you for that. And I know since then, when we first started, we were in one market and now we've expanded into others. And what's that experience been like as far as being able to touch down more homes in your community, in your surrounding communities as well?
That's a good question, Angel. Since working with Local Wave and expanding into a new geographic area, is our goal. A lot of tree guys. I'll speak for myself mostly, but we do want to help homeowners. We do want to help them feel safe. We want their trees to be healthier. We want them to live longer. That's our goal. That's what most of us do this for. Um, by you guys and expanding that area for me, I've been able to reach more people and help more people along the way.
That's great, man. That's exciting. That's exciting stuff. And you have quite share with me a little bit about your team and your accolades. I know we've been working together for a few years now, and every year I feel like you have a new certificate, a new award, I mean, when you speak about community and the light that you shine in that community, in your community, in your surrounding area with your business and the impact you make with not only the people you serve, but with your team members, with your families. Like, speak a little bit about that. Like, I want to hear about your business and the accolades that you've been having over the years.
That's what I like about you, Angel. You always hit that stuff that's in that soft part of your heart. And for me, I can't be anywhere without a team. I tell you what, it goes from the guy using a rake to the guy sometimes 100 feet in the air removing a tree over a home. And not just that, it's my family. My brothers, my sisters, even to the banker, my insurance person, and most importantly, Angel and Local Wave. I mean, all you guys play a key part in making this work. I've been extremely lucky to find the men that's joined my team. We're pretty selective, but I feel like a lot of times you find the right people if you just stay patient with it.
Mm.
And we've been fortunate enough to receive 3 years in a row. We've been voted, top tree service in the area, and that is a blessing. I mean, that really is because it's ran by a non-for-profit organization that actually does this. They're not doing it for money. They're not doing it for anything other than spreading the truth to the citizens of this area.
Mm.
And when they first contacted me, I just kind of explained to them that I don't feel like I deserve this, because there's a lot of people in my industry that do a dangerous job. They put their life on the line every day, just like me.
Mm.
But again, this group had done their research, and on behalf of my team, which extends all the way to Local Wave,
Mm.
I accepted it for all of us, because it takes all of us to do our part for something like that to happen.
100%, man. I love that. Every time, I'm not joking, every time you send it to us or you send it to me, I share it with the team. I share it with my partner, Brian, specifically as well. and we celebrate that. We freaking give you your kudos. You probably hear it from our office to yours. And then not only that, we get excited because guess what we get to do? We get to shout it out loud online, telling people that you're award winning, you're top of class, you're making a difference. Like those are the types of things that we then influence into the advertising online. And so it matters. Like it matters. It's a whole circle, right? It matters on every level. And so that's exciting, man.
Yep.
That's really exciting.
Yep.
And then as far as where we are now in growth, where do you see yourself? And you shared some things earlier as far as what you type of impact you want to have. But even like speaking numbers, as far as like the size, even whether it's growing your team, growing your trucks, or growing the amount of community or families you serve every week, like what does that look like, and what is that, and well, yeah, what does that look like? Like how does that plan roll out for you, and what role do you play in that?
Well, I'll tell you what. I'm a little old fashioned. When I got into this, I told you earlier that I did it because I met a man in a bar that was, friends with my family. And I went with that man and I let him talk me into doing tree work. I did it for 3 days. And at the end of the 3 days, I told him, no, thank you. This is too hard. It's too dangerous. No, thank you. And you fast forward 2 years later, I met that man again. My brother got involved working with him. And that was now 26 years ago, and I'm still in the industry.
Wow.
Now, as far as growing, I wanted it to grow. The community wanted us. I lived off a simple, basic rule, and it spread through this community. People needed it. I just live off a simple rule. I do what I say I'm going to do for people. It's really that simple. So my suggestion, if anyone's wanting to grow or they need someone to connect the dots or help them reach people, I feel like you, Angel, and Local Wave, you're going to give them that platform. You're going to give them that connection because you've always done what you say you're going to do for me. You never fail. You never miss the mark. And I appreciate that.
The feeling's mutual, Robert, man. We appreciate you. We appreciate you, man. And I think it's a testament to our relationship together as far as having that communication, the ability to speak, and even the things that we've shared out now as far as like having more of a technical support to where, making sure that no calls fall through the cracks, making sure that, we book more jobs, making sure all these things are in place to help you and your business grow into where you see it going. And so, yeah, we're riding with you on that, and we look forward to continuously working with you in that working relationship. And by the way, one of these years, maybe this winter, every time you invite us to the holiday parties, we want to make sure that we attend. And so one of the times we definitely will attend, you'll be getting our RSVP because we definitely support you from afar, my friend.
Yep.
Not only our team rooting for you, but also just boots on the ground as far as us working on your behalf digitally to make sure that you're seen and you're heard.
Yep. You mentioned something that was really good there about not missing calls and the new programs that you guys have that we've discussed. I'm really excited about it because you guys having our backs and helping us be able to reach as many people as possible. That's the goal. Because I'm in this to, I want to help people. I want to provide quality. I want them to have, a seamless, easy interaction with us. I want to make it easy for them.
Heck yeah. I love it, man. Well, we're definitely going to play our part to make sure that we can help you and make sure that, 1, no calls are missed. 2, we're getting booked more jobs. And 3, we're showing up right.
Yes.
Making sure that you're driving those, serving more customers. And so with that said, we look forward, Robert. Any last minute words that you'd like to share? If there was anyone against the fence as far as working with us or wanting to know a little more, like what would you tell them as far as having that opportunity to work with us?
I'm pretty basic. Like I said, the one thing that really is important to me, and I mentioned this to you, it's the trust. And I mentioned to you before that when you find someone that you can trust, especially with, I look at my business like, it's kind of like your family member, your baby, or in terms you might hear. I'm trusting you guys. And when I found that trust, it's not something that I'm willing to let go of, because it's rare to find. And you know, you guys always show up. You know, you make it happen.
We appreciate that, man. We're going to continue to show up. We're going to continue to make it happen. Thank you for taking the extra time today. We appreciate the call. And yeah, let's continue to rock and roll, my friend. Thank you. Appreciate you, brother.